Sub-Z187 here, and you might be wondering why I'm doing a playoff predictions again. Well, the first one I really didn't go into real depth why, so I just chose randomly for the first games that I have my own opinion. So let me do the standings. I'm gonna go just tell you what their record was and everything. So I see Boston going 49-33, New York Knicks going 45-37, Brooklyn going 42-40, Philadelphia going 39-43, Toronto 30-52, Indiana 54-28, Chicago 44-38, Milwaukee 41-41, Cleveland 31-51, Detroit 25-57, Miami 61-21, Atlanta 43-39, Washington 36-46, Orlando 33-49, Charlotte 18-64. I put all the stats so far in the season all in a computer system, and they just tallied it up, and I tweaked it a little bit so I can know. In the Western Conference, Oklahoma City 63-19, Denver 15-32, Minnesota 43-39, Portland 42-40, Utah 38-44, Los Angeles Lakers 54-28, Los Angeles Clippers 52-30, Golden State 33-49, Phoenix 31-51, Sacramento 22-60, San Antonio 56-26, Memphis 48-34, Dallas 44-38, Houston 38-48, and New Orleans 29-53. So the standings are: the first seed for the East is the Miami Heat. Second seed is the Indiana Pacers. The third seed is Boston Celtics. The fifth seed is the Chicago Bulls. The fourth seed is the New York Knicks. I mixed them up. The fourth seed is New York Knicks. The Chicago Bulls I read it wrong. The Atlanta Falcons are the sixth seed. The Brooklyn Nets are the seventh seed, and Milwaukee is the eighth seed. In the Western Conference, Oklahoma City is the first seed. San Antonio is the second seed. LA Lakers are the third seed. Clippers are the fourth seed. Denver is the fifth seed. Memphis is the sixth seed. Dallas is the seventh seed, and Minnesota is the eighth seed. So in the first round, I see Miami going over Milwaukee 4-0. Indiana over Brooklyn 4-2, Boston over Atlanta 4-3, and Chicago over New York 4-2. Oklahoma City over Minnesota 4-0, San Antonio over Dallas 4-2, LA Lakers over Memphis 4-3, LA Clippers over Denver 4-3. So now it would be 1-5 Miami versus Chicago and Boston versus Indiana. I see Miami beating Chicago 4-1. Boston going over Indiana 4-3. In the Western Conference, I see the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the LA Clippers, the LA Lakers versus the San Antonio Spurs. I see the Oklahoma City Thunder winning 4-1 against the Clippers, and LA winning 4-3 against the San Antonio Spurs. In the conference finals, I see Miami versus Boston and LA versus Oklahoma City. Miami goes over Boston 4-2, and LA goes over Oklahoma City 4-3. And in the finals, I see Miami versus LA Lakers, and I see Miami going over 4-2. Now on to what I actually didn't do, my projected award winners, and I'll do projected leaders and like scoring and stuff. So I wrote it on a big sheet of paper. Actually, I didn't write it, I printed it. Yeah. So at the MVP, I have Kevin Durant winning that honors. At Rookie of the Year, of course, is Anthony Davis. Defensive Player of the Year, I honestly think this is his year. and LeBron James. Sixth man of the year, James Harden, but he won't be sixth man anymore because he's starting in Houston. I wrote this way before the trade. Sixth man of the year, I see Jason Terry. Jason Terry wins. Most improved player, Jeff Teague, and coach of the year, Rick Adam. First NBA team is Russell Westbrook, Chris Paul, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Dwight Howard. The second NBA team, I see Kobe Bryant, Darren Williams, Kevin Love, Blake Griffin, Andrew Bynum. And the third team, I see Tony Parker, Rajon Rondo, Josh Smith, Pau Gasol, and Marc Gasol. At the NBA All-Rookie team, I see Bradley Beal, Anthony Davis, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, Damian Lillard, and Jonas Valanciunas. Now to the projected leaders of points, assists, steals, rebounds, 3-pointers made, blocks per game, and free throw percentage and field goal percentage. I don't usually do this, but for this case, yeah, I get bored. So I see Kevin Durant winning his fourth straight with averaging about 27 points a game. The assists will go to Rondo, of course, averaging about 12 points and 12 assists per game like he always does. Steals per game, of course, goes to Chris Paul, averaging about 3 assists per game, or 2. Field goal percentage, rebounds per game is Dwight Howard with about 14. 3-pointers a game would go to Ryan Anderson with 3 a game. Block shots would go to Serge Ibaka, or Serge Ibaka, who I call him Ibaka, with about 3 a game. Field goal percentage, Dwight Howard winning it with about 60% from the field. And free throw percentage, I see Chauncey Billups winning it with about 90%. So that is my new projected and improved, and I think it's faster. Let me check. It's very shorter than 16 minutes, the last one I did, because I really didn't know what I was talking about. Now I know. I mean, I've watched all the NBA games, and what I want you to do is write in the comments right now how you think the outcome of Alabama versus Texas A&M. Texas A&M taking the win. Johnny Football improving, I think, by his junior year. If he stays with Texas A&M, or next year, he could be a serious Heisman candidate. So this will be just a projection of the BCS championship game. It'll be KSU versus Notre Dame, and KSU will take it on the last minute.